Morning, morning, morning. Blaze, how are you?
Hey, good. How you doing? Good to see you.
Um,
Been a while.
well, we're both still on the planet, huh?
Well, we're lucky, man. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm still working.
Yeah. Well, the virus finally made it into the courthouse, and some of the employees got it. So I'm working remotely. Judge Green's working remotely, and Judge Oakley's the sole survivor. He's still in the building.
So he just what? So he's coming in every day then, eh? He does come
Yeah. Well,
in.
they both come in. I just went remote because the court officer I worked with on the weekend arraignments tested positive, and then the court reporter got it from him. That settled all the stuff of, hey, it's nothing but a bunch of bull crap. It's not real. Well, it's real.
No, because my brother he survived, but he passed away, but not from COVID. He was
Right.
70, 75. He was in a nursing home. And back in March, he got a real mild case. He had a slight temperature. They gave
Yeah.
him hydroxychloroquine and zinc and stuff. And for about 5 days, he was fine. But he eventually, in August, late August, he died of a heart attack.
I'm sorry to hear that. And it is real. I've always believed it is because I know 12 people, believe it or not. And then
Yeah.
we all know Norm Colstrand. It took him out.
Is that what got Norm?
Yeah.
I knew he died, but I didn't know that's what
Yeah.
happened.
No, that's what it was.
Well, yeah, nobody knew how. I don't think people really knew, including these Dr. Fauci, and how dangerous this really was. Because when it first started, they were saying, well, it'll probably won't even hit the U.S., but if it does, it shouldn't be bad. If you want to wear a mask, that's up to you. They kept changing as time went on, but I don't think they still know what's going on.
I agree. Hey, the reason why I jumped on real quick, you have a case today?
Yeah, I do.
Is
I've
it a
got
pretrial?
it's a pretrial, and the defendant's name it's James Warner.
All right. They're bringing me the files. I don't have them yet. I'm going to jump off for a second to see if they're here. As soon as I have them, I'll grab you back and we'll knock it out.
Sounds good. Okay, we'll work it
All right.
out.
Thanks.
All right, so he's gonna be able to bring you back.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
he's looking for the file. He's working from home apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's the magistrate. I've known him for a long time. He's worked at the courthouse there for years.
Please, what's the name of your client?
James Warner, Warner.
It's a pretrial, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it here. It's gotta be a pretrial, sure. Because
James Timothy.
James Timothy Warner.
Okay, give me 1 sec. Okay. He's got a driver license suspended back in March.
Yeah.
The same date, March 3rd, of civil infraction impeding traffic. Prosecutor's going to dismiss the original charge, driving a license suspended, and the impeding traffic. Amended to double parking, correct?
You got it made. Exactly right. I'll take that.
No. And you're going to do this plea form, correct?
Yeah, we'll do the plea form. He's on my client somewhere on here. I haven't seen
What's
him.
it? Let me see. I don't show his name on here unless he's under somebody else's. I got Pat's iPhone.
Unless he's at his mother. He's at his mother's house.
What's her name?
That I don't know. I can call him real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll blink out for a minute. Get a hold of him and we'll see which one he is.
Yeah, you can write that up. That'll be
Yep.
a good. Okay.
Yep.
Hey, Jim, are you on yet or not? Can you see? Do you see anybody? Or you just see yourself? Okay, he's checking it out now. I've got the deal I pretty much worked out for you, but I told him you were there. He's going to see. So you are on the screen because I can't see either. I look, but you're on the screen. Under whose name are you? Whose phone are you using, or whose computer are you using? And maybe that's why we can't. Let me mark that down. So, Pat, how do you spell her last name? Yeah. All right. All right. All right. When he comes back, I'll leave you on. I'm going to keep you on the phone with me. And he comes back, then we'll get it. It looks like things go well. It looks like what I'm going to be able to do is get both of the charges dismissed, and you'll just pay a double parking ticket. Well, yeah. He's coming back. Yeah. Well, that'll be, well, what you better do, this is just my advice to you. What you better do, if we get this deal worked out today, you better get something started to get your license back, because if you take a chance and you get caught driving again or something, then you're going to be right back to square one. So my advice, get the thing started as soon as you can so we can get into court there and get you at least a restricted license, because you got to get something here so you don't have a problem driving. Well, what to do is, if it works out today, get me the check today, tomorrow, but get me as soon as you can, because then I'm gonna get the thing going for you. I'm gonna call Sherry Barron up, and then I'll get you her phone number and you'll contact her. Now she does it by remote. Initially, you can talk to her by remote. I'll go over it with you. If you bring a check, just why don't you come in and see me? Call me and I'll come up and get you. If you're gonna drop a check off, just call me. My phone, my office phone, then I'll come up and get you, because the door's locked out there. The door's locked because of COVID, but I'm open and I've been seeing people. Upstairs is an insurance company. That's why the building's locked. They have an insurance company upstairs and they've locked it down, but I'm open. You just have to call me and I'll come get you. Here he is now. Okay. You all set?
Yeah, good morning. Calling the case of James Timothy Warner. He's under whose name on here?
Pat Georgel.
So I
Pat,
take it the only Pat I have on here, it's an iPhone. Let me see if that's him.
got an iPhone?
Yeah. Is that your client?
Is that you? Can you see yourself? Are you next to the magistrate, James? You got the phone to your ear? You got the phone to your ear? Do you have the phone to your ear? Do you have the phone to your, yes, that's him.
Okay. All right. Just to get this knocked out, James L. Hinman, the magistrate, your attorney, has worked out a plea with the prosecutor. They're going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended and the impeding traffic ticket. They're going to add the count of double parking in place of that's a 0-point offense in place of the driving while license suspended. You're in agreement with that, correct?
James, you in agreement with that?
He has no audio on his end. But again,
I talked to him though.
Right.
I just talked to him.
I've amended the charge, reduced it to double parking, dismissed the civil infraction. The fines and costs total $400. He can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
Yes, he certainly can. And how do you pay it? Does he have to
By
mail?
the following means, he can pay it in person at the court's drop box, by U.S. mail, or the court's website.
Dropbox, website. So I got in person, Dropbox, website, or he can mail it.
Right. Last thing I need is his cell number.
Cell number is 313-562-2395.
Blaze, you're all set.
Hey, thanks again. Good seeing you. Tell everybody I said hello.
Stay safe. Have a good one.
You do. Okay, bye-bye.
No.
You gonna get me out?
No, you just click off.
Click
I can
off?
remove you if you want.
I'll just click off.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. Oh. Terry, your audio's connecting. I don't know if you should be able to hear me. I can see you. I cannot, there you go. Terry, you can hear me, correct?
Correct.
Terry Al Hinman, the magistrate, you have a pretrial day today, correct?
Yes, sir.
Hold on 1 minute. Let me get your file.
I can wash that out with water, can I? All right. Yep. Yep.
Okay. Terry, you have a case with the city of Romulus. Do we agree?
Yes, sir.
It's a driving while license suspended that occurred on September 8th of 2017. It goes way back in time, correct?
Correct.
The prosecutor reviewed your file and they're going to make you the following offer, that they're going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to add the count of a 0-point offense that doesn't affect your driving record of double parking. Are you in agreement with that?
Yeah. Now I currently have a license. This is not going to
I
suspend
know.
my
Now
license.
listen to what I'm going to say. If you accept this offer, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge or before a jury. Do you agree to that?
Oh, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Well, I can't give you advice. I think you should just listen to everything that I say, and I'll start over. They're going
Okay.
to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. Okay?
Okay.
They're going to
Okay.
add the count of a civil infraction, a no point offense in place of that charge. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
That won't affect your driving record at all.
Okay.
And do you agree to that freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And you understand agreeing to this plea that you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to dismiss the original charge, add the count of double parking. Your fines and costs total $400, and you can pay that in the next 5 days.
Can I get a little extended more
Yep.
time for
Hold
that?
on, let me get to that point, okay?
Okay.
You're working, I take it, huh?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I run a paint company.
Okay, I'm doing the paperwork, so sit tight.
Okay.
What is your cell number?
248-607-2981.
You have an email?
Henderson without the O.
Hold on, hold on. Without the O?
Correct.
So spell it for me.
HENDERSN. Colors with a S.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Color with an S?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
1981 at Gmail.
All right, listen to me. Pay close attention to your cell phone and your email address because collections is going to get a hold of you to set up a payment on this, okay?
Okay.
Henderson without the O, colors, 1981 at Gmail, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a good day. You're all set.
Okay.
Terry Henderson. You're all set.
I'm trying to leave.
That's okay.
Hold on a minute.
Good morning. Kenneth Mayberry, correct?
Yes,
You have a pretrial today at the court, correct? My name's Al Hinman. I'm the magistrate.
how you doing?
I'm tired of being part of this historical event. Your last name is Marbury, correct?
Yes.
We're having a little bit tough connection. Sit tight. Let me see if I can find your file, okay?
Just give me the Zoom number so I can just go through my Zoom, my internet. Red, white,
Hold on.
yeah.
All right, Kenneth,
Yeah,
you can hear me, correct?
that's right.
All right, you have a driving while license suspended that occurred back in March of this year, correct?
Yeah, I got another ticket with that too. I'm trying to pay it all like in full. Would it be all together?
All right, so you got a expired plate ticket with that, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on. All right, Kenneth, I only have the driving while license suspended, but you say you have 2 tickets and the other one that's included with this is the expired plate, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, here's what I'm going to do, only if you choose to accept it. I'm going to dismiss the improper plate ticket. I'm going to reduce the charge of driving while license suspended. I'm going to reduce that to a civil infraction, a no point offense of double parking. Do you agree to that?
Yes,
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily. Do you agree?
yes,
You're giving up your rights to a trial before a judge and before a jury on this, correct?
yes.
At the time of the stop on the 9th of March of 2020, you have a valid license.
Oh,
All right, I'll accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $400. You can pay that within the next 5 days, correct?
yes,
You can pay it by the following ways: in person at the 34th District Court, at the court's drop box, by US mail, or on the court's website. What way are you going to pay that?
I guess like I've been paying everything on the website. When I go on y'all website, I do.
All right, listen to me. You have paperwork reference this case, correct? Kenneth? Kenneth,
Yes,
you have paperwork reference this case, correct?
yes.
Pay reference that case number and you'll be all set. Pay it online within the next 5 days.
Got you. I thank you.
You're all set. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Derek Dinkins, you're connecting, but no audio yet. I have no audio for you, Derek. Just pull one on there. Derek, how are you? No audio. I can hear you, but can't, or I can see you, but I cannot hear you. No audio, Derek. Hey, Derek, if you can hear me. It's working on connecting on that audio. Still no audio. Hey, Derek, if you can hear me, get a pen and paper and write this number down. Tell me when you got a pen ready. You're going to write a number down of 734-740-3671. Call that number. Just leave your, if you got to shut your phone off this Zoom, go ahead, but call that phone number. 734-740-3671. Seven three four 740-3671. Good morning.
Good morning.
Derek Al Hinman, the magistrate.
Okay, how you doing?
Let me mute this so we get rid of that
Hello? Hello?
Good morning.
Hi.
Tiffany L. Hinman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial with Romulus, correct?
Yes.
Let me get your file. Your last name is Glass, correct?
Yes.
Give me 1 second. Okay, Tiffany, we're doing these electronically today based upon current events going on with COVID-19. The prosecutor reviewed your file. You received a driving while license suspended back in May of this year in the city of Romulus by the Wayne County Sheriff Department, correct?
I know it was. I'm thinking somebody used my name. I was so nervous. And yes, that was back in the, yep.
So you agree that you received that citation, correct?
Yes. And I honestly forgot all about it. I just ended up getting my car at the impound and
That was
That
on
was
May
that.
14th of 2020. Do we agree?
I honestly don't remember what day it was. If it say May 14th, then that must be the day.
Well,
'cause
let
I
me tell you
honestly
what
don't.
they've done. The prosecutor reviewed the file and they're willing to make you an offer if you choose to accept it, that they're going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going
Okay.
to add the count of a no-point civil infraction of double parking. Do you agree to that?
Yes.
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes.
You understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes.
Okay. At the time of the stop on May 14th of 2020, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm accepting your plea. I'm dismissing the original charge of driving while license suspended. I'm adding the count of a civil infraction, no point offense of double parking.
Okay.
Your fines and costs total $400. They need to be paid within the next 5 days. You can do that, correct?
No.
All right, hold on. I'll turn this over to the collections department. They're going to contact you. What is your cell number?
248-632-4903.
Do you have an email address?
Yes. It's Princess
Spell it.
Nino. Princess PRINCESS INNINO 92 @gmail.com.
N-I
NO
at
92 @gmail.com.
Pay close attention to your contact information. That's how the court's going to contact you to set up a payment, okay?
Okay.
You're all set. Have a good day.
All right. You too.
Oh, I'm in the court.
David, how are you?
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm tired of being part of this historical event.
Oh, yes, are we all?
You have a case today?
Yeah, this is a Matthew Kennard. Mr. Kennard has a pending matter there. He's in federal custody. He's been in federal custody for better part of a year. His sentencing's coming up. He's going to do at least a couple of years, depending on some other issues that we're trying to resolve. I'm trying to clear up these warrants to make sure that it doesn't prevent him from getting into treatment programs, halfway house, and what have you. He cannot afford to pay any fine right now. He thinks that as long as there's not a warrant, he can take care of this when he gets out. He has no one else to help him out. So I know it's been on the docket for a long time, but I'm not sure what the result is. I'm doing this pro bono to help him out. on
Well,
his
what do
federal-
you, why don't he, I can adjourn this out to clear him, to clear the situation. And then why don't he do a plea by mail? Ask for
He
credit
can-
for time served.
I can do that,
Hold on a minute, okay?
yes.
What I'll do is let me call all these cases. It's Matthew Joseph Kennard. Your name for the record, Counselor?
David Steingold, P29752, on behalf of Matthew Kennard.
Okay. Mr. Kennard has several cases with the court. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on all these cases, the ones that I can. So far, it's a driving while license suspended that occurred back in 2017. Another registration or plate violation that occurred on the same date, September 10th, and a civil infraction for no proof of insurance. The prosecutor made him a deal, if you want to hear it.
Yes,
They'll dismiss the driving while license suspended cases. They'll amend the driving while license suspended on the 17th to a double parking, a civil infraction. Fines and costs will total $400.
it's a great deal, Judge, and I'd love to take it, and so would he, but he does not have the
Right. So what I'll do
$400.
though, back to what I said originally, I'm just going to enter the plea because there's no plea on these files. Enter it as not guilty, and I'll have them push this out. How long?
I don't know, 2 years, however long it can go.
Well,
I-
I'll push it out 6 weeks. You're going to need to mark your calendar to check back with us, okay?
All right. So what is that, December something?
Hold on. So December 1st, right?
December works for me, Your Honor. What time is that?
They'll send a notice.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you
You're
very
all
much.
set. I've marked the files.
Take care.
Okay.
Thanks again.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name for the record.
Joe Quiros.
Joe Alhinman, the magistrate. You have a pretrial today, correct?
Yes, sir.
I'm doing some paperwork. Sit tight 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Joe Quiros, let me get your file.
Yes, sir.
Joe, you have a case that goes back to 2017, driving while license suspended. Do we agree?
Which city is this for?
This is for the city of Romulus.
Okay, I thought I just paid Romulus and this was for Van Buren. Okay, yeah, so yeah,
You have a
2017.
payment plan going on with our court. It
Okay.
could be for a Van Buren case. I can't say, okay?
Okay. Yes,
Um,
I agree though.
Okay, Romulus reviewed this case and they're willing to make you an offer if you choose to accept it. They're going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to add the count of double parking, a civil infraction, no point offense. If you choose to accept it, it won't affect your driving record at all. You accept this plea?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are the last one. I've paid
All right,
everybody.
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes, sir.
You're entering into this plea and understanding that you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes.
I'm amending the original charge. I'm dismissing the driving while license suspended. I'm adding the count of double parking. Your fines and costs total $400. You can pay it in the next 5 days, correct?
Can I do two separate payments
Here's what I'm
with
gonna
it?
do. The collections department will get a hold of you and they'll figure it out, okay?
Perfect. Okay.
Hold on. The collections department, what is your cell number?
313
Yeah.
205 1838.
They'll get a hold of you and set this up, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Your case is all set.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good morning. Good morning, Marcus. Marcus, good morning. No audio on your end, Marcus. I'm going to get your file. Work on getting your audio working. No audio.
Yes, how you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. My mute was down. I was trying to talk.
Mr. Parchman, correct?
Yes,
I have a case before the court that you were originally charged with driving while license suspended back in March of 2017 in the city of Romulus. Do we agree?
yes.
The prosecutor reviewed this file and they're going to make you an offer if you choose to accept it.
Okay,
They're going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to add the count of double parking. That's a no point civil infraction. Do you agree to that?
yes,
You're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
yes,
You understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
yes,
At the time of the stop on the 7th of March in 2017, did you have a valid license?
no,
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $400. You can pay that within the next 5 days, correct?
yes.
You can pay it in person at the court's drop box by US mail or on the court's website. How are you paying it?
I'll probably try to pay it personally. I have somebody drop it off at the court, thanking the money order.
All right,
And how
pay
much
it in the
you,
next
how,
5 days.
how much you say it was?
$400.
$400. I got 5 days.
Yep. What is your cell number?
734-366-9465.
All right, you're all set. You have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Let's see how it counts out.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Well, I'm officially operating remotely
Look at you go.
because COVID finally broke its way into the building.
Oh, okay. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, the court officer a week ago working weekends tested positive and
Uh-huh.
got it in the building. Mary Ann got it.
Oh no, is she okay?
Yeah, she had to,
How are you?
she literally got ill, but she's better now. Then Paula and Christine and Emily went to a baby shower or something, and somebody there had it. So, but based upon the law of averages, sooner or later it's coming.
Right.
So I told Mary Ann I'm going to buy her the shirt I survived 2020.
There you go.
All right. Hey, it's all quiet. Nothing yet. Sit tight. I'll get you if I need you.
Okay, I'm here.
All right. You have a good day.
You too.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Elise, correct?
Yes.
Al Hinman, the magistrate. How are you?
All right, and you?
Good. Your last name is Bland, correct?
Correct.
Let me get your file.
Okay.
Elise, I have a case before the court. It's been reviewed by the prosecutor.
Okay.
It's a misdemeanor case that happened back in March of 2016. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And this is a driving while license suspended case. He's reviewed the file. He's going to make it a offer that they're going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to add the count of double parking. Are you in agreement with that?
Yes, I am.
And you understand that by entering into this plea, it's freely and voluntarily, correct?
Correct.
I'm not threatening you or making you any offers except for this offer, correct? And it's in your best interest, correct?
Correct.
And you understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Correct.
With that said, at the time of the stop on March 17th of 2016 in the city of Romulus, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea. I've dismissed the original charge of driving while license suspended. I've added the count of a civil infraction, no point offense of double parking. Your fines and costs total $400. You can pay that in the next 5 days.
Can I get more time to pay?
Yep.
I'm kind
Hold on
of.
1 minute. Sit tight, okay?
Okay.
Your cell phone is 734-512-6216, right?
Correct.
They're going to contact you by your cell phone, okay? You
Okay.
got to pay close attention when the court calls because they're going to call you and set up a payment plan, okay?
Okay. At that time, that's when I don't have
Yep.
to do that with you.
No, they're going to contact you, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right, you're all set. You have a good day.
Thank you.
Yep.
How do you turn this off? Okay, there we go.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Well, I'm officially tired of being part of this historical event.
I would have to agree with you.
I just told my son that if you told me 2 years ago, hold on 1 minute.
No, they'll take care of it.
Go ahead, Ken.
Hey,
Okay, Aubrey, if you told me 2 years ago that I would be holding court from my dining room, I would have said, you're from another planet.
I agree. Just for clarification, I'm Larry Edwards.
Oh.
Instead of using my phone today, I actually used the laptop.
Okay, Larry Edwards. Let me find you here.
I forgot to go in and change the name. She was already.
That's all right. I got you. Larry Wayne, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me pull the case, okay?
Okay.
Larry, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
A lime. A lime. No. All right, Larry, I'm back.
Okay.
You have a case driving while license suspended that occurred on August 27th of this year in the city of Romulus, and also a civil infraction for no proof of insurance. Do we agree?
Yes, sir.
The prosecutor reviewed this file, and he's going to make you the offer if you choose to accept it. That they're going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to add the count of double parking and no point civil infraction.
Yes.
They're going to dismiss the no proof of insurance ticket.
Okay.
You agree to that?
Yes.
And you're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to accept your plea. I want to ask you one big question. On August 27th this year in the city of Romulus, you were pulled over, correct?
Yes, sir.
At the time of the stop, did you have a valid license?
No, sir.
I accept your plea. Your fines and costs are going to total $400. You can pay that within the next 5 days, correct?
Yes, sir.
You can pay it in person at the court. A court officer will show up at the door between 8:30 and 4, a drop box at the court, or by US mail or on the court's website. How are you going to pay it?
Probably either online or I'll go in. I didn't know you guys were allowing people to come to the court now. So
Yeah.
that'll work for me. I can go in person.
Your cell number is?
313-293-2034.
Okay, I dismissed the original charge, added the count of double parking, no point offense. And I dismissed the no proof of insurance. Pay it within the next 5 days and you'll be all set. Larry, you have a good day.
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, wait a minute, Larry.
Yes, sir.
Still there?
Yes, sir.
Hold on. They had another one hiding in here, but I'm going to make your day. Let me dismiss the no proof of insurance. And you had a speeding ticket. I'm going to dismiss that too. How's that?
Sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Larry, have a good day. Stay safe, okay?
You too. Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right.
Lauren, come here.
What?
Go take a piece of that lime.
Okay. Well, the peanut butter I could taste a little bit.
Can you smell it?
Not smell it a whole lot, but I could taste it.
It's in the refrigerator, babe, in that little bucket.
Taste it, you said?
See if you can taste it and smell it.
Yep.
So you're,
I'm good. I'm good. I don't know what it is with those. I can't taste it.
hey, Larry, it's the magistrate again. I just want to let you know that I'm looking at your file and you have some other cases. You have one from 2019 of failed to display a license. I just want. I don't know. I'm just telling you that it's on there's a register of actions on here. So you might want to call the court and check on that case. Okay.
Okay, we'll do, because I knew I had a whole cigarette robbers, but they were all paid.
Well, check on it, but I dismissed and I reduced this driving while license suspended. These cases are all good as long as you pay them. All right.
Okay, thank you.
You have a good day. Yep. Bye. Darrell Garrett, your audio is not connected. Darrell Garrett. Can you hear me, Mr. Garrett? Can't hear you at all. Good morning. No audio. No audio. Darrell Garrett, no audio. Oh, I need your name for the record. I don't have a file on you, and I do not hear you at all. Darrell Garrett, no audio.
Hello?
All right, I can hear you now. What's your name for the record?
Darrell Garrett.
I don't have a Garrett. Hold on.
Okay.
Got it. Your middle name is Ray, correct? Oh. All right, Mr. Garrett, you have a case that occurred back on September 1st, 2020 in the city of Romulus, correct?
Yes.
Al Hinman, the magistrate, today's date and time set for a pretrial. We're doing it remotely because of the current event going on. Mr. Garrett, the prosecutor reviewed your file and they're going to make you the offer of reducing the original charge. They're going to dismiss driving while license suspended. They're going to add the count of double parking and no point civil infraction. Do you agree to that?
Yeah, I guess. I guess I have no choice.
Well, you do have a choice. That's part of what I'm going to get into. I'm not threatening you. I'm not making any promises. I'm just telling you that the prosecutor reviewed it and they're going to make you an offer. If you choose not to accept it, that's your right. If you want to talk to an in-house attorney, I can make that happen. You want to talk to the attorney?
I just want to get it resolved today because I'm pretty sure that this is putting a stop on my license. I don't even know how my license was suspended in the first place.
Well, again, do you want to talk to an attorney? It's not a problem at all.
No, I guess I'll just take the charge.
Well, it's not a charge. It's an offer that they're going to reduce the original charge of driving while license suspended. They're going to dismiss it. They're going to add the count of a no point civil infraction of double parking in place of it that doesn't reflect on your driving record. Do you agree to that?
Yep. Yes,
Are you
sir.
entering into this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Do you understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes.
At the time of the stop on September 1st, 2020 in the city of Romulus, did you have a valid license?
Yes.
Well, you did then, correct?
Yeah, from what yeah. There was a bunch of, I don't know if it was communication, or what was going on your guys' side, but yeah, my license should not have been suspended. But I'll still take the double parking though, because I don't have any more time to not have my license.
Well, at the time of the stop on September 1st, 2020, you're saying you had a valid license, correct?
Yeah, I was pulled over by Dearborn that same day. They didn't say anything about it. And
Well, let me read you part of your driving record. September 1st, 2020, no proof of insurance, city of Dearborn. They suspended you on that.
that same day.
Yep. And then in Romulus for no proof of insurance on 8/4 of 2020, they suspended you from September 12th through October 12th this year.
Right, correct.
So at the time of the stop, did you have a valid license?
Nope.
All right, I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $400. You can pay that in the next 5 days, correct?
No, it would take me more than 5 days.
All
I
right,
haven't had a
hold
license.
on. That's not a problem. What's your cell number?
313-992-5680.
You have an email address?
Yeah, D's Dumpsters at outlook.com.
D?
DS Dumpsters.
Hold on. D's Dumpsters.
At outlook.com.
The collections department's going to try to contact you by those two means. Pay close attention to them, okay? The collections department's going to get a hold of you and set up a payment plan. I've dismissed the original charge of driving while license suspended. I added the count of double parking, a 0-point offense.
How much is it?
$400.
Holy crap.
All right, they'll get a hold of you, okay?
Yes, sir.
You're all set.
A joke. Hello?
Go ahead.
I think you guys are running some kind of a scam, man. I'm gonna be calling the FBI. Promise you that.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Chris Al Hinman, the magistrate. How you doing?
I'm all right, and you?
I'm tired of being part of this historical event.
I hear you.
If you told me 2 years ago that I'd be sitting in my dining room working remotely conducting court hearings, I would have said, not in this lifetime.
Right.
But thank God we have this technology today.
Yeah, yeah.
Chris, what's your last name?
Malloy.
Okay, hold on 1 minute. Oh, Chris, I have two cases. They are from September 11th this year in the city of Romulus. Do we agree?
Yes.
One is a driving while license suspended. The other one's a no proof of insurance.
Yep.
The prosecutor reviewed these files. He's willing to make you an offer if you choose to accept it, that he's going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended and the no proof of insurance ticket. He's going to add the count in place of the driving while license suspended as double parking, civil infraction, no point violation. Do you agree to that?
I don't, because the license wasn't suspended. It hadn't been cleared through the city that suspended it.
This stop occurred on September 11th, 2020. Do we agree?
Yes.
Oh, let me see here. You know, I'm looking at your driving record.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2017 stuff on there, and it says Royal Oak.
Yep.
Suspension terminated on the 12th of March, 2020.
Yes.
And then in St. Clair Shores, you had an event that occurred on 9/13 of 2016, failed to display a valid license. Do we agree?
Yes.
And then it says reinstatement fee paid on October 9th.
Yes.
So that's probably where your issue is. Because you didn't pay that till the 9th, you were still suspended. But
Would
you
that
know
mean-
what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make your day. It's such a technicality. Why should you get burnt?
Right.
I'm going to dismiss it.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Because it's just a fine line. And with everything going on, not being able to get to the Secretary of State, why should you take the hit?
Right.
And like we started our conversation this morning, I'm so tired of this COVID stuff, and there's not an
Yes.
end in sight.
Yes.
So now I'm going to leave you with this. I'll dismiss this. I'm even going to handle your reinstatement fee because I don't know how the heck you would get into Secretary of State to pay it anyways. How's that sound?
That's good.
But I got to tell you, it's a valid ticket, but
Okay.
only because of COVID going on and you can't get in to get it straight, I'm going to dismiss it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
So, Chris Malloy, you have a good day.
All right. You too. Thank you a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're all set.
All right.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Your name for the record?
LaRon Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, Al Hinman, the magistrate. Today's the date and time set for a pretrial. Let me pull your file, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, LaRon, we're doing this remotely and electronically based upon the current events that are going on. I'm seriously tired of being part of this historical event.
I understand. Trust me. I totally forgot I had a video. I went to the courtroom.
Well, you have a driving while license suspended that the prosecutor reviewed along with a civil infraction. And the date of the offense on this is February 16th of 2019 in the city of Romulus, a driving while license suspended. Do you agree?
Yes.
And a civil infraction for no proof of insurance that occurred on the same date. The prosecutor reviewed these files and he's going to make you an offer if you choose to accept it, but he's going to dismiss the original charge of driving while license suspended, and he's going to dismiss the no proof of insurance. In place of the driving while license suspended, he's going to add the count of double parking that's a no point offense. Do you agree to that?
Yes, sir.
And you're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes, sir.
You understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes, sir.
At the time of the stop on the 16th of February, 2019 in the city of Romulus, did you have a valid license?
No, sir.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $400. Can you pay them in the next 5 days?
I could try. I could just skip out on my car note because I can't drive.
Do you need time to pay?
Yes, please.
I can do that too, okay?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, I'm catching up all this paperwork, okay?
Yes, sir.
What's your cell number?
678-782-1301.
Do you have an email address?
Yes, sir. LMDJ Construction.
Hold on, L Lincoln, M Mary.
David as in D.
Yep.
J as in Jeffrey. Construction at outlook.com.
Construction at Outlook.
Yes, sir.
Pay close attention to those contacts information, your cell number and your email. The collections department's going to get a hold of you, okay?
Okay.
I've dismissed the civil infraction, dismissed the driving while license suspended. I added the count of double parking. You're all set. You have a good day.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. No audio, no name. How are you?
I can't hear you.
Al Hinman, the magistrate. Your name for the record?
My name is Danny Arthur Robinson. Your video just went off.
That's okay. As long as I can hear you. Your last name is Robinson?
Yes, ROBINSON.
Hold on 1 minute, okay?
Excuse me if I'm a little soft spoken. I'm in the hospital. I just had surgery.
Okay, hold on 1 minute.
Watch me, yeah. Watch me, yeah. Right there.
Well, Danny, I have to say that based upon current events, we're making some history today that we're doing these cases remotely. And B, you're in the hospital appearing in court.
Yeah. I just had surgery Friday, so.
Okay. Well, I hope you a speedy recovery. Danny, I have 2 cases before the court. They're with the city of Romulus. One is a driving while license suspended that occurred on July 18th of this year. And the second one's a civil infraction that occurred on the same day of driving without due care and caution. The prosecutor has reviewed these files and he's willing to make you an offer if you choose to accept it. You ready?
Yes.
He's going to dismiss the driving while license suspended and the it says there's a stop sign ticket too. All I have is driving while license suspended and drove without due care and caution. He's willing to dismiss these charges, and in place of the driving while license suspended, he's going to add the count of double parking and no point civil infraction. Do you agree to this plea?
Yes.
And you're entering into this plea freely and voluntarily, correct?
Yes.
And you understand that by entering into this plea, you're giving up your right to a trial before a judge and before a jury, correct?
Yes. So instead of those 2 charges, I will have just the double parking.
You're just going to have a no point civil infraction of double parking. It's not going to go on your driving record.
Okay.
And real quick, I need a factual basis on the 18th of July of 2020 in the city of Romulus. You were pulled over, correct?
Yeah. No, I wasn't pulled over.
Where you had an accident, correct?
Yes.
And at the time of that accident, did you have a valid license?
No.
I'm going to accept your plea. Your fines and costs total $400. You need time to pay, correct?
I need time to pay it because I'm in the hospital. I don't know when I'll be out of the hospital. I just
Right.
had,
Hold on, that's
major
not a problem.
surgery.
Not a problem at all. Hold on. What's your cell number?
313-603-1567.
What's your email address?
My first and last name, 45@icloud.com.
All right. The collections department is going to contact you to set up a payment plan. I've dismissed the driving while license suspended. I've added the count of double parking, and I've dismissed the drove without due care and caution. You're all set, okay?
I appreciate it.
You have a good day. Get well soon, okay?
Yes, thank you.